Hi. So, I've been thinking about year two and how we transition into year two. It's been it's been quite a year. We've covered many topics, many videos, many workshops, many retreats, and we ended that year with each of you facilitating a workshop, a session, not an entire workshop, a session. So you have played the role of a learner and a facilitator. And I hope that by facilitating, you learned a lot more in that topic, whichever topic you had selected. Having said that, I've been considering how to start year two and when to start year two. And if I look at the group, I'm not sure if each of you are at the same page as everyone else on all the topics. It would be good if we can somehow bridge the gap. I know that some have not attended some sessions, um, some dropped out a few weeks before the course ended, and I don't want to leave anyone behind. So I don't want to rush into year two because some have not attended, and even those who have attended, I'm not sure if you're completely, fully confident with the material we covered. I was trying to bridge this gap with the end of year event, but I'm not sure if I was entirely successful with that intention because we didn't let the universe pick the topics. We picked the topics, and we would have picked the topics that we are comfortable with. Right? So now's the time to stretch. Yeah? To stretch a bit so we catch up on all topics. Right? So how does this work? All the videos are available, all the study material is available for everyone, even if you have dropped out right towards the end. I have not removed you from Teams, so you have access to all the material. Only those who dropped out much earlier in the program, I have removed them from Teams, so they won't have access. So this is for the group that stayed with me till almost the very end. Right? So what I'm proposing is I give you topics and we dedicate 1 month for each topic. During that month, you revise on that topic. Right? You can watch videos, you can look at the presentation decks, you can go on Google, you research on your own, or you can get together with others. You can pair up in teams, you can do it as a group, whatever works for you. And at the end of the month, on the last Saturday of every month, let us meet online for say 2 3 hours, 2 hours, where we come together as a group again. And if you have any questions that you were not able to resolve, then the group can help you find your answer, or I can help you find your answer. Right? So once a month, we meet together on the last Saturday for 2 hours. And the rest of the month, you use it to stay in touch with what we have covered, brush up on your knowledge, brush up on your understanding. And yeah, so by the time we finish these 3 4 months, you are ready for year two. Yeah, I'm curious how that sounds to you. I think one logical next question will be what are these topics, right? So the topics will be, the first one will be the Navagrahas, so significations, rulership, ownership, exaltation, debilitation, Mula Trikona points, aspects of each Navagraha. The second topic will be the Rashis, right? So what are the significations of the dualities, the elements, the trinities, all of that. And the Bhavas, what are the significations of the Bhavas, right? So these are the fundamental building blocks, right, for reading a chart. The next topic will be to bring everything together, basically making sentences. So making sentences of a Navagraha in a duality, Navagraha in a trinity, Navagraha in an element, and incorporating friendship, relationship basically, whether it's friends or enemies, incorporating exaltation and debilitation into your sentences, and also incorporating retrograde motion into your sentences. Right? So that will be, those are the main topics that I have in mind. And when we complete this, we will be ready for the second year, assuming that everyone revises and comes on to the same page, right? That we create, that we are all at the same level, basically. I'm thinking of starting this in January. So the first call will be the end of Jan. The second call will be the end of Feb, and so on. 5 months. So by the end of May, we would have covered all of these topics, dedicating 1 month for each broad theme. And we begin year 2 in June. Right? The first Saturday of June, we begin year 2. This may sound like too far off, but I want a little more time for Valentina and me to complete editing the videos, and we hope to have it ready by around April. Valentina is doing a great job, so sometimes the videos that are like 1 hour long is getting reduced to just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because we remove all the admin talk, we remove all the questions, so the gist, Valentina is retaining just the gist of every video. So once you start this revision, if you want to take a look at the videos, I can make the new videos, the edited videos, available to you. So you don't have to look at the entire 2-hour video recording on that topic. You can just look at, the crux of that topic. Much easier if you want to review the video material. It will also give me time to prepare the decks for year 2. The decks for some of these topics, for year 2 topics, are already there, but not the cards. I need to make the cards. So it will give me some time to make that. And things like that, right? I know all of you all have work. So let's create a bridge, right, to go from year 1 to year 2. Yeah? So what is expected from you? Right? I would expect from each individual who signs up for this, I expect that you attend the group calls every Saturday at the end of each month. I will share the schedule with you. Those calls will be recorded, so in case you cannot attend that for some reason, you can always watch the video recording. But the priority should be to attend those calls. Right? It will be on Saturdays, on the weekends, preferably Saturdays. The times we can decide together as a group. That is for the group calls. Individually, I expect 2 hours or 3 hours a week from each of you on self-study. Right? You can choose to meet together. You can choose to study on your own as you wish. 2 to 3 hours to review the material. Right? So 5 months, 2 to 3 hours a week, that's like 20 weeks, around 50 hours, 60 hours, something like that of self-study. Right? Financially, I'm expecting around 35,000 rupees as a group, right, plus GST. So each of you can contribute whatever is possible. For my time towards this, I've estimated it to be around 35,000 rupees. Right? That's over the 6 months. Okay? Next steps will be that you let me know if this interests you, if you want to be a part of this. Um, you can let me know in the next 2 weeks, please, before December 17th. Yeah, 17th is a Saturday. We are on December 4th. So before December 17th, let me know so we can start to plan the weekly calls and the monthly calls and who pairs up with who and all of that, all the logistics we can take care of. Yeah. Would there be any other questions? Yeah, you can start immediately if you want, right? The first group call will be end of Jan, but you can already start revising the material if you have if you have any doubts, whatever your based on your time schedule, you can already start going over the material. So you don't need to wait for January to start revising. Basically, don't lose touch with the subject. Right? You've done a lot of work. You've been dedicated till almost the very end. I don't want to leave anyone behind, so just look at the material and you can get started anytime you want. Would there be any other questions? Day of the week, I prefer weekends, but we can also look at that together. Weekdays are really difficult for me. Any other questions? Nothing comes to mind. In case you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope you sign up, yeah, and I hope we meet again together as a group. Bye now.